Is this a wave we're going to complete? Maybe. Depends on how much Sleepwalker and Despair end up being to buy. But we are one step closer to finishing Rintrah, namely because I've picked up Astral Form Doctor Strange, based on the 2016 Doctor Strange movie, but released as part of a wave of figures to tie into Multiverse of Madness. His bio reads thus: seeking mastery of the mystic art, Stephen Strange soon learns to project his astral form into the physical world. This is of course based on a technique we see most prominently in the Doctor Strange movie, but it's shown up in other things since, like Spider-Man No Way Home, for example. It is part of a big set piece in that film. This is weird. This is the second figure based on this. The second astral projection, astral form Strange based on the 2016 movie. The first came out in 2016 with the Build-A-Figure Dormammu wave and was more of a chalky white. And I remember at the time seeing reviews of it being like, it's fine. This figure gave the same vibe to me when I saw the wave on the back of the packaging for Wong. I was like, really? Astral projection? Strange. Then I saw it in store at Forbidden Planet in Manchester and was like, doesn't look amazing, but there's something about it. So when he came up on Kapow Toys under damaged packaging, sale reduction, it was about 5-6 quid cheaper than RRP, I was like, go on, okay then, I'll pick him up. Let's get him open and see what we think. This guy's weird in a good way. Articulation for Astral Form Strange is a pivot and move at the ankle. He can turn at the boots, he has a double knee joint, swivel at the top of the thigh, and his crotch moves hampered a little bit by his tunic. He has the rotating ball joint waist that the earlier Strange figures all tend to have, moves at the shoulder, upper arm, double elbow joint, and swivels at the wrist. His head is also, of course, the new double ball jointed peg that's been introduced in recent figures. This is not just a re-release in a different colour of the earlier Astral Projection Strange. He is made from a lot of new parts, namely the arms. The arms feature the new pegless, newish pegless joint technology that Hasbro's been introducing. So that's new pieces. These aren't from anything older. The legs and the boots, however, absolutely the same as like my Infinity War Strange. Chances are a lot of this guy is made up from Doctor Strange parts from the 2016 figures, including the normal Doctor Strange figure from that wave. Obviously this time though produced in clear plastic, more translucent, an ethereal blue colour, which when backlit does look pretty dope. Like, look at that. You can see right through him. The whole figure, which means you can sort of see the joints in some parts of his body, but not necessarily in all parts of his body. If he is uplit or backlit, he has a really nice shine to him, which is kind of my plan. When I add him to the display, I'm going to want to put him... He's technically the only figure I've got based on the 2016 Doctor Strange movie. I'm going to want to put him somewhere where he's got lights in him in some way or around him. What do I mean by in him? Well, one of the body parts that have been reused here is a Strange torso with a peg hole for his cape. Now, he doesn't come with a cape because Astral Strange doesn't have the cape attached to him, but I gave him the Infinity War Strange cape, and he looks pretty dope, actually. I kind of wish I had a spare Doctor Strange cape with a peg just so I could display him with the cape, but whatever. Options, I suppose. His accessories include gripping hands for spell usage, a lamp, which at the time of recording this, I'm not sure what this is in reference to. Let me know in the comments if you have any ideas. Do you know what? I'm going to look it up now and see what I can find. Yeah, I just looked at a completely different review and they have no idea what the lamp is either. They just call it a genie lamp. So I guess it's a genie lamp. Why not? I guess we could just add it to the ongoing amount of Doctor Strange related weapons and accessories that we're getting with these figures, like the Wonderful Tomb and whatnot. We can just go, yeah, sure, whatever, add it to his collection. If any of you out there have built your own, like, Sanctum Sanctorum display, I guess it's just a cool addition to add to your shelves. The portrait, the sculpt of Strange is definitely based more on the more recent Doctor Strange portraits, i.e. it's got a decent looking Benedict Cumberbatch face, which the Infinity War one felt like an exaggerated sculpt of. The 2016 Wave one looks kind of like him, it's like a hint of him. The more recent figures based on Spider-Man No Way Home and Multiverse of Madness look a lot more like him. Now you have an Astral Strange that does the same. Astral Projection Strange also comes with the head of Rintrah, a student of Kamatage in the movies. This is the movie adaptation version of the character. Will we complete the figure and do a full review? Kind of up to you guys if you want me to. Maybe I'll put Despair and Sleepwalker on my Amazon wishlist down in the description below. Is this figure a must-buy? Not at all. It's an additional. It's a, if you like Doctor Strange and you want to add a nice variation of Doctor Stranges to your shelf, pick up this one kind of figure. His possibilities hampered somewhat by his skirt, though not as much as some other figures with skirts and tunics, but even so, it's not ideal. Then again, if you're going to display him, chances are you're probably going to display him floating or backlit, so is posability that much of an issue? He's got hands to gesticulate with, maybe that's good enough. What do you think of this figure? Let me know in the comments down below. Would you pick this guy up? Are you happy I picked him up so you could have a watch of the review? If you're happy with the review, leave me a comment or a thumbs up down below. And if you're even happy with the review and want to fund future ones, you can click on my Amazon wish list in the description, see what other toys I'd like to buy and review, and you of course will get a shout out. No obligation. Obs. You can just turn up and watch whenever you want. I'm not going to force you to do anything. I don't have the crimson bands of Ceterac to bind you to a subscription. Do subscribe while you're here. I'm going to shut up. Bye!